Oh, thank God, that's the sun. After that bottom of the well thing. You know, for as many times as you come out of, you know, either entering Kakariko from the graveyard, or from Death Mountain Trail, or from Hyrule Field, it always feels so different entering Kakariko Village coming out of the well, especially after what you've just seen down there. And it always kind of makes me view the town a little differently. But anyway, hi guys, it's Some Type of Artist, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Since we have the Lens of Truth now, we can go do the Shadow Temple, but we're still going to mess around for a little bit. I'm actually going to go to the Gerudo training grounds, because I believe I can get the ice arrows now, and I would like them for the Shadow Temple. One of the reasons I wanted them for the Shadow Temple is because when I was watching a randomizer, I saw someone use ice arrows against Bongo Bongo's hands, and I don't know if they just froze or something interesting happened, but I remember him being like really surprised at whatever happened on the screen. I was probably playing like a game or something, and just listening to the randomizer in the background, but I kind of wanted to know what exactly happened when you froze Bongo Bongo's hands, in addition to seeing, you know, what other effects the ice arrows have on enemies, because ice arrows are not the most useful item in Ocarina of Time, unfortunately. So, but before we go become an adult, I wanted to come over to Lon Lon Ranch, because now that we have the boomerang, we can grab a Skulltula here, and just want to do that before I forget about it. Not that I'm gonna forget about it, because there's gonna be a point in the game where I'm gonna be, like, going over every location in the map and finding, okay, what place do I still need to get to, but whatever. It was actually crossing my mind during one of the cuts I had last time. But poor Malin is trying to sleep, and there's this obnoxious Skulltula, like, right on our window. Like, imagine having a spider so big it covers the entire window. That'd be terrifying. I've been seeing a lot of spiders out around lately. I don't know if it has anything to do with the fall or the rain or what, but I've just been seeing a lot of really nice looking spider webs, and there was one out in front of my house, and it was really cool. It had this spider that had like yellow and black stripes. It looked like Charlie Brown or something. I don't know. I don't know if it was like a dangerous spider or anything. Probably not. There's never really any kind of anything too dangerous around here, I think, but I could be wrong. But I got up close. I got a cool picture of it, and it didn't try to like leap off and eat my face or anything. It wasn't like a face hugger. But let's see. No, there's still something missing here? Oh, you know what? I think there's a Skulltula along one of the walls here, too. What is it, Navi? God dang. Have you ever played the... Yeah, I have. You were there, remember? You know, it's weird. I always think people overreact when they complain about Navi, but, like, I swear, every time I have to have my first-person view taken away, because Navi has to say something. Just like, Navi? Chill out. I know what I'm doing. Tattle from Majora's Mask is definitely a lot easier to deal with. You know what, actually, before I forget, let me get the bunny hood back. I think the bunny hood is the one that gives you the Deku Nut upgrade in the forest stage. And then for that matter, I mean, we may as well try it out now. Saria, what do you think of my bunny ears? That makes me feel happy. Well, good. Children, what do you think of my floppy ears? What? Really? Huh. I'm confused. Did I get a prize already? Hold on a second. I want to see what my guide has to say about this. Yeah, according to my guide, I was supposed to have gotten a Deku Nut upgrade with the Mask of Truth. Maybe I already did it already. I don't know. Well, let's go get the Mask of Truth back, and then I will see you when I'm an adult. But I still only have a max of 20 Deku Nuts. That's when I started out with the game. Why did I not get a Deku Nut upgrade? Do I have to get a... Because there's 2 Deku Note upgrades. Do I need to get the other one first? Alright, back in Gerudo Valley again. Epona, please just go across the narrow bridge. I don't think it's much to... Okay, enough of that. Epona. What's up? What's up, girl? What's the problem? Just ride, please. You got all your carpenters back, dude. I never think you thanked us, so thank me. Nice ass shot, Epona. Hey, I heard you saved my men. When they returned, we built this bridge. Look at this! Isn't it a fine bridge? They may be wimpy carpenters, but once they all got together, they got the job done. Aw, he kinda almost sorta cares. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Building a bridge over the valley is a simple task for 4 carpenters. Oh, now they have a sudden change of heart and work is no problem. In Gerudo society, those who have great skill in horseback riding and archery are well respected. How about trying horseback archery at the Gerudo fortress? If you have a horse, a Gerudo from the fortress will set up your challenge. How do you know that? How do you even know I'm allowed in there right now? When Naburu was a lone wolf thief, she never stole from the weak, but now Naburu's gang of thieves stands for cruelty and brutality. She claims to be a chivalrous robber, but no way. Huh, interesting. We haven't met Naburu yet, and I kind of wish you met her earlier or more often. The leader of the gang of thieves is Naburu. She is experimenting and brainwashing many people at the ruins in the desert. Oh. So now the bridge is built, we can begin the best side quest in the game. I'm the Wandering Running Man. I've run all over this land in search of true competitive spirit. I beat all my challengers, man and beast. You're an athletic guy, and you look like you might have a true killer instinct, too. Now that the bridge over Gerudo Valley is complete, I'm looking for a challenger to have a commemorative race against. The best time to go from here to the bridge in the Lost Woods was 2 minutes and 38 seconds. That's my record. Will you challenge my record? Sure. Excellent. Then, you go first. I'll give you a head start. Now, go ahead. Yeah, we'll get right on that. So, as I've mentioned before, you can't win that race. I'm just being an asshole and be like, yeah, I'll meet you there. So, I don't know. Is that timer gonna go until, like, whenever? I wonder if I go in, like, the opposite direction, it'll disappear. No, it's still going. Well, that'll be fun. Oh, boy. So, we haven't been here in a while. I'm glad we got that out of the way when we did. Gerudo's Fortress is always, like, such a pain. But, since we have the long shot now, there's a piece of heart we can get at the top of this. So before we even begin the training grounds, which is right there, we're gonna go ahead and get that. Oh, are we at the top? I hope we're at the top. Oh, okay. I think it's safe to call him now. Well, not safe to call him. It's not dangerous to call him. But, you know what I mean. So can we reach him from here? Of course we can, because we have the long shot! And I love it so much. And this should give us a new heart container, I think. Good timing, considering going to the training grounds. Not that, you know, we need all these hearts to do it, but, you know, whatever. So, Gerudo's training ground, we're probably gonna have to make a cut at some point in this video, because we can't do, like, the whole thing in one. But, basically, this is a... It's not like a mini dungeon or anything, but you can kind of view it a little bit like it. There's just a bunch of rooms of different challenges that you can do in here, and you do need some items from some future dungeons in order to do this. And you collect a bunch of keys while doing this as well. And your main goal in here is to get enough keys to open up all of the doors that lead to the ice arrows. But the main room that you actually... Well, I can show that off in a second because it's right here. But, where did that treasure chest appear? There it is. Yeah, there's also a bunch of little prizes like this too. Whoop-de-doo. But if you can overcome the trials, yeah, I told you about that already. They also have these cool lion's heads over the doors, but this is the room where you have to choose like which way to go, and depending on which way to go, you may actually get all the keys and still fail to find your way through. Or maybe not. I'm always a little iffy on it. I know you need at least 7 to get by. And, there's 9 total, I believe. So I don't know. I do have my, my one guide open up to this page here, for the Gerudo training ground on it, just for quick reference if I just need a quick answer. Normally I wouldn't mind stumbling my way through there. Oh wow, the timer is still going from the other thing. That's funny. That's really funny. I can't believe we have this thing on. I thought maybe this is the new timer. You know, like this one was there. Oh, this one's like the worst room. God, there's like fire walls that appear out of nowhere. It's like this room's just a huge pain in the ass. Gotta collect all the silver rupees. There's one over here. Gotta love boulders. Come on, man, I totally rolled in between the wall and that. There's one here. It's not really the time limit that bothers me with this one, it's like just the frickin', you know, the firewall. Because I never really know which way I can go because of the fire, but we're gonna be fine. There we go, no big deal. Oh, and then there's a wall master too. It's gonna say, bad time to get knocked to the ground and be unable to move. Dang it, really? I can't believe that timer is still going. I really thought it would have disappeared if you went, like, somewhere else that wasn't on the way there. That's... That's too funny. I guess we're gonna have to go and talk to him at some point. There's a bunch of wolfos in here. Big Goron sword, you can just stab away and it's fine. So, the reason why I normally think, you know, not to do this until after the Spirit Temple is because this huge block over here requires the silver gauntlets to move, and you don't get them until you complete the child portion of the Spirit Temple. But I don't know. There is a key in there. I don't think we need it, though. And this door, well, I was going to take the Megaton Hammer out, but we can use a bomb to destroy it, because that's just a fake door. What we need is actually up here. Oh my god, I didn't know I was going to do that. That was a Lens of Truth wall you can look through. And then I'm actually going to play the Scarecrow's song up here, because there is another place you can summon him. Excuse me? There we go. And it's a nice little shortcut, too. So, down here... You know, you don't even have to like, really think about it. The Gerudo will just say whatever you need to do. It's not a big deal. Oh, looks like you quit the race. I bet you had almost rediscovered your killer instinct. Oh, well, thank God that went away, because I didn't want it to go all the way to Lost Woods just to show what happened. Maybe I will at some other point, but I'm kind of in the middle of something right now. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can actually walk in that lava or not. If it's like the kind in the Fire Temple you can walk through, or if it's the kind where you just fall in and it's like an abyss. But I'm not gonna take any chances. So you can also get through to the, you know... Well, oh, actually, you're above the room. Actually, right below you is where the main prize is, the ice arrows. And then there, I think there's another part in the maze down here where you can climb up the chain link fence and get an extra key there. I don't know, we had to make a lot of cuts in this video, and we're already like halfway through this. Maybe we will just do this in one episode. I could have sworn there's another way to go here, but I think that's the next room. Well, it's not this room, I can tell you that. But it's going to be a future room. There's 2 chests here. I think one of these is a trap. In the Spirit Temple, there are these chests that pop up that just blast cold air at you and like freeze you for a couple seconds, and they'll whittle away your heart energy. So there might be some of those chests in here. I can't really remember. There's not a whole lot of them in the game. I just know they're like just again another source for the randomizer to what am I talking about? Another source for the randomizer. There's another thing to worry about in randomizers. Or not worry about, depending on how you want to look at it, because, you know, I've seen some where people are, like, happy they get them early just to, like, you know, knock the bad dud chests out of the way. Because I guess when you're playing, you know, depending on where you are in the game, you know, you don't want to be at a part where you're, like, literally stuck and have, you know, you end up whatever chests you do find are just these dud items all the time. You usually would maybe want your dud items to be earlier sometimes, so you can just get them out of the way, so you're not like ever stuck in a part where you'll really need to find an item and everything you're finding are just duds. But at the same time, you know, you don't want the beginning of the game to be so cluttered with duds that you can't make any kind of progress at all. So there's another key here, and I think there's another way you can actually approach this from here, too. And more bomb shoes. Really filling us up with bomb shoes lately. And I'm trying to think. I'm not going to start doing this now. I don't even have 7 keys, but I wonder if you can... Because I'm not actually sure where that secret part is in the ceiling that leads up to the other key. So if it is, like, here, we may as well get it. If it's not, then I don't know. No, it doesn't look like it is. So we'll just worry about that in a little bit. Are the silent time blocks still here? Please say they are. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Well, first of all, let's get this. This is annoying. This is right here. I gotta speak up, too. I have the microphone pretty close to me, so sometimes I kind of overestimate that I don't need to, like, speak very loud. But some of the videos I've been putting together, my voice is just, like, super low. I gotta remember to just speak louder. And I don't know what that did. Oh, that probably put the fire out on the other side. I think it's times too, so I don't want to like waste too much time. Oh shoot, I thought I could have made that. I think it's from up here we want to do it. Uh-oh. Well, then how do I get back? No, okay. Did it. Now I think we can die to our heart's content. Come on. Fine, whatever. I don't have to collect them again, so I don't really care. Yeah, sometimes the red dot doesn't show up. It's like just out of range, but the hitbox is still there. I don't know, it's a little weird. So, you thought we were done with Iron Boots. Rid of these Song of Time blocks. There's another thing down here we can do. This one's actually kind of annoying because it's like they're scattered and along the Z-axis, and you gotta kind of, I don't know. It's just kind of weird to do. Get rid of these clams first. They're just gonna make everything a hell of a lot harder to do. Oh wow, there's 4 of them down here. Makes you wonder, like, does the Gerudo come down here and, like, feed these things to make sure they're still alive? They, like, replenish them if they die. I don't know. Link goes to so many places solitary in this game, but I think it would be cool if, like, you know, maybe you saw just, like... I know the N64 probably can't, like, make you, you know, see them acting and moving and everything like that. But, I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool if, you know, there was, like, a Gerudo in a random room being like, I don't know how to get past here, do you? Or something like that. Can we not get that rupee? Do we have to do that thing where we take the... No, we can just do it like this. There's one over there. Clunk, 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 clunk. Can I cheese it from here? Nah. Clunk, 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 clunk. Oh, come on now. There we go. And I think with this one, we can just take them off and it'll be fine. The kernel spin you around. Right round, baby, right round. Like a record player, right round, round, round. And let's go back toward the center and get this off. Normally I would have taken my Zora tunic off by now. I like the color green on him the best. But I don't know. Because I just don't really care for this playthrough. Or it's not that I don't care, but I don't know. Maybe just like mix things up. You know, maybe there'll be like a time where I just kind of change the tunic if I don't need a tunic's effect for anything. Turns out we did need the tunic's effect down there, but, you know, for the future or whatever. So these are Dinalfos. They're totally different than Lizalfos in every way. They're dinosaurs, not lizards. Oh god, that Beamos too is just... Oh, and there's fire around too, I forgot about that. Alright, well... Since they're giving us so many bomb shoes... Perfect. Alright, are we done? We need those hearts too, so let's go get them. And there's our 7th case, so we should be able to get the ice arrows. Because I believe this room then takes us out back to the front. And actually, you know what? I think there's a Mega Fairy here. Or a Super Fairy, I don't know. What was I calling it before? Yeah. Come back. Oh wow, it doesn't refill all your hearts. I could have sworn it did. I could have sworn it had like the same effect as a Great Fairy. But, okay. So while that was playing, I took a glance at the guide. And if I come from this direction and I go left, I should have just enough keys for everything. So here we go. 1, 2. What's in here? Purple Roop. Not that it matters. 3. 4. What's in here? 20 roops. Doesn't matter. 4. What's in here? What are those? Bundle of arrows. Doesn't matter. 6, 7. And I'm at ice arrows. Perfect. Ba-da-ba-bum! You got the ice arrows set at sea and your arrows will be powered up. If you hit your target, it will freeze. This arrow magic is granted only to those who complete the difficult training of the Gerudos, so use it with pride. Yeah, you know, it's weird too, because it's like... freezing enemies, there are a lot of enemies, like the Dinolfos that I was just facing, or even the Beamos, that it was like, you know what, if we could just freeze that for a while, it would be nice. So I don't know why ice arrows just get so overlooked. I don't know if they're just not as effective as they are in Majora's Mask or what, but by the time I get them, it's like, because I mean, let's be honest, the sword is pretty much your primary way of doing everything in here. In fact, you can say it's one of Ocarina of Time's faults, that, you know, there's just... everything just feels so underpowered compared to the sword, except for maybe the slingshot or the bow for far-away targets. So, I don't know if there were more weapons that, you know, allowed you to approach situations more differently, but I mean, thing is, the sword just kind of is fine for almost every situation, but anyway. So, that was the Gerudo's Fortress, and, you know, I kind of still feel like recording, so I think I am going to do the Shadow Temple today. So I'll meet you guys back in Kakariko Village in the next episode. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you had a good day today. Take care of yourselves. See you later.